Sat Shri Akal, hi, good afternoon. This is Gini Sachdev. Sat Shri Akal, hi. Sat Shri Akal, hi, good afternoon. I'm Gini Sachdev, your host for today's show. We are the owners of 11 East Street Cafe in Pune, which is really famous. All of you must have heard about it. And we also own Opus Banquets, and we do a lot of outdoor caterings, which are also done in Mumbai also. I'm also the brand ambassador and the founder of my own baking brand called AT48, AT48_official. I take orders for all sorts of desserts and cakes, so please go ahead and do that. And today I'm going to be guiding you through a very simple recipe which is called churros, in which I'm going to be using all these products which are kept here. So I'm going to take you through the recipe of churros step by step. It's a very simple recipe. I'm really excited to share it with you. I hope you are. So can we get started, please? Yes. So here I'm going to be using 200 ml of water, 40 of Amul butter, please don't try it with any other butter, and 1 tablespoon sugar. We're going to boil all this. It's a very simple recipe, only if you will follow it to the T. You can never go wrong.
High flame. You can do it on high flame.
So the water has to boil on high flame. It won't take more than a minute. You make sure that your water boils. Only then can you go to the next step. It's very important to have your water boiling before you go on to the next step, please.
Water on
So once again, I'm just going to repeat. It's 200 ml of water, 40 of Amul butter, and about 1 tablespoon of castor sugar, which we have to boil together. It's a very simple recipe and a very quick recipe. As you can see, I've already put my oil to heat so that we don't lose any time in doing the next process. So I'm using salted butter here, the regular, which works quite well, since these days in any case we are adding a pinch of salt to all our desserts. So the regular butter works very well for this recipe. It's beginning to bubble. We'll wait for it to fully boil. No shortcut here, please. That's it. So it's boiled. My next process is that you're going to add all of your flour, which is 200 ml, 200 grams. to this hot water, and we have to immediately whisk it till it all comes together. That's it. This is all that you're going to be needing to do. And your churros are half done already. So why I'm saying that you have to boil your water is because if you don't, then sometimes here you can mess up the flour will not come together. Almost done. See how it's coming together. Yes, so that's about it. It's come together. The next step that I'm going to teach you is a great tip which really works well for the churros. See how well it's come together. You don't need to beat it, you don't need an electric beater. If however you want to do it, you could, but a whisk is fine, it works as well. So the next step that I'm going to tell you is a little tip which I have learned along the way, that when you're done with this, just put this on your counter and just for 2 minutes, like you just need it. Our oil is already heating up. In the meantime, I'm going to show you how to make the ganache. While I just need to cool this for a minute more. So this is cooking Amul chocolate which I'm using. So I've taken 50 grams of Amul cooking chocolate which I'm going to now put in the microwave to heat. You make sure that you don't heat the chocolate like more than 30 seconds at a time, because otherwise your chocolate will seize. So I'm going to put it for 30 seconds, then again another 30 seconds. Okay, my dough is done. You need a cloth piping bag for this, not the usual, because it needs to be a little more sturdy than the usual disposable bag. So you either go in for a cloth one, the one I'm using, or a silicone one. And see this, it's like a wide mouthed star nozzle with which you get beautiful shapes of the churros, just the shape that you would desire. So our bag is ready, our churros are ready. Here is the chocolate which I have taken out of the oven, which we did for about 30 seconds. Give it another 30 seconds. And 40 grams of Amul cream, the fresh cream, which I'm going to heat also. We'll start frying the churros. So another way, one way to do it is churros and keep them ready for whenever you want to fry them. Or the other way is to directly put them in the oil. So I'm going to put a few directly in the oil, and as we do this we need to snip it off like that. That your oil is not like smoking hot but hot. And don't worry about the churros, they won't get stuck as they keep on frying. So this quantity will give you about 10 to 12 these size beautiful churros. If you want to go in for the smaller, then you have to take the smaller nozzle. Yeah, so this should be fine. So while it's, I'm just going to show you how to make. Here is our melted chocolate. Have a look again at the churros while they are frying. You really don't need to attend to them. Okay, another tip which I'm going to give you is that when you are making your ganache, you please make sure that you add your chocolate to the cream and not vice versa. So always add your chocolate to the heated cream. This much quantity is enough for you to dunk your churros into. And about 10 to make it the dipping consistency. Here is our dipping sauce ready to be poured into a serving platter. Just going to bring in my churros now. We'll just go and see how our churros are doing. Here you see them. They're doing beautifully. Just another minute maybe. And don't worry if this is happening, if they get stuck together, it's perfectly alright. You can just pry them apart once it's done. Our churros are done. We're just going to remove them on a kitchen towel. Here you go. I love the size of these churros. And now just go in and see the next step. Okay. Here we have 1 teaspoon of powdered cinnamon and about 2 to 3 teaspoons of powdered sugar. That depends on you. If you like it more sugary, then you can add more sugar. Otherwise, this much is fine. Just mix in this. And we're going to put our churros inside this to cover them with this beautiful cinnamon sugar. And just see what I'm doing. I'm just prying the churros apart. So just in case you feel that what's this, there's no problem. That's it. And one by one, we put our churros into our cinnamon sugar and just give it a toss. And let them cover. There you are. We're going to plate these now. So your leftover sugar and cinnamon goes in for the rest of your churros, which we have piped on that counter, which I'm going to show you now. So you just lift these from the counter and fry them. So you can do this step ahead of time and let it fry. So we'll let this fry. I want to also talk to you about my other workshops which we hold from 11 E Street Cafe. They are known as Season It Right. We have been doing extremely well and getting a great response and very enthusiastic participants who keep telling us about they share their pictures once they are done with our recipes. So this, the oncoming one or the next one is going to be happening on the 12th and the 13th of September, which is the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 4 o'clock. And for further details and the pricing and all, please log on to 11 E Street Cafe, that is 11ESC,
Instagram.
For all the kind of details, which is
On Instagram.
on Instagram. Yes. And I'm ready for any queries if you have any. Okay, can we double boil the chocolate? Yes, you can double boil the chocolate. You just take a pan, fill it up with some water, and on top of that take another pan in which you put your chocolate, but the water should not enter your chocolate, so you can double boil the chocolate instead of the microwave, of course. So another question that I have is that what have I put in the dough? So I will repeat it once again, that we have taken 200 ml of water, 40 grams of Amul butter, and 1 tablespoon of sugar, which we have boiled together. And once it's boiling, then we put it off the gas, off the flame, and put our 200 grams of flour all at once, and then we give it a whisk immediately. There should be no lagging in between these two steps. The moment the water boils, you have to get it off the flame and put your flour inside and give it a whisk till it all comes together, which I showed you very clearly. And after that, you have to put it on the table counter for it to cool for a minute before you put it in your piping bag. The quantity of sugar and the butter. Okay, I just said that butter was 40 grams and sugar was about 1 tablespoon. Yes, we have to slightly heat the Amul cream, like just for about 10 seconds. That's it. Okay, another query that I have is that should we fry the churros on medium or high? So as I said, that you please make sure that your oil should not be smoking hot and neither should it be low. So like, yes, a medium kind would be nice because you don't want the oil to fill inside your churros. So the flame can't be very slow or low. Yes, I have already repeated the recipe. I have got a query, so I have already repeated the recipe once again. Can we store the churros for 1 day or 2? Usually, I don't think that if you make such a beautiful and a tempting dessert, you'll be even needing to store this because it's going to be gobbled up immediately. But in case you do have some leftovers, you could try putting it in an airtight jar. I have frankly never had any leftovers, so I wouldn't really know. But you could try it, maybe. Okay, so we wrap up? Okay. So please follow us on 11 E Street Cafe and @48_official. For 11 E Street Cafe, it's 11ESC, and for @48, it's AT48_official, which is our Instagram handles. And as I said before, I also wanted to talk to you about our workshops, which we are holding and for which we are getting a tremendous response from all our participants. So please log on to 11 E Street Cafe for all the details that you want, in which we cover such lovely recipes and we're using the best products, out of which Amul is of course one of them. And yeah, so we'll wrap up. Once again, I'll just show you the churros which we had put on the flame, which are happening by itself. They don't need any kind of seeing to it, or that's it. We are done with the next batch of churros. So we wrap up. Happy churring. Bye. See you. Thank you.